Good morning. It's Stacy from PeonyLaneDesigns.com. Have you subscribed to the channel yet? If not, click the little blue button somewhere in my little blue coat.
Don't forget to click the subscribe button, comment down below, like this video, and click the bell icon to be notified.
On the road to Picket. Way later than I wanted to be. So it was New Year's Eve. I went to bed at a normal hour last night though. And the cats decided to keep us up all night. They were playing with the dog's toys and making her go ballistic all night long. So I actually didn't get up till 8:30, which is unheard of. Unheard of. I should have just got up at 4 when I went to the bathroom. But it's 10 o'clock now, and that's the time I'm like getting ready to wrap up at Picket. I'm just shocked that I'm getting out the door at 10. But the OG called this morning to wish me Happy New Year. Happy New Year to all of you guys. Yeah. So I had to talk to him for a while. He's doing good. He's good. Thanks for asking. He went out for a New Year's bash with 9 of his friends down there, and they went out and stayed out pretty late. And I said, what is that, 10:15? That's pretty late. They were pretty late. So, all right, we're going to get to Picket. I had a nightmare last night that Picket fence started and my booth looked exactly like it did in yesterday's video. Like I brought everything in, just left it, forgot about it. But my upstairs booth I had gone in and worked on. I'm kind of afraid to work in my upstairs booth at this point because somebody said that there was a bat behind stuff, like it was attached to the wall behind stuff, and I'm afraid I'm like gonna pull something off the wall and have a bat encounter. I'm not be happy about that. Not at all. So now I'm like, when I go upstairs, I'm like, I don't want to take stuff off the wall. I really don't. But gotta do what we gotta do, right? Gotta get to work now. Today is the big booth. I want to get that shelf set up. And then I realized I have got stuff in the trunk of this car that has been in there for months. That's all going back in. I don't care. It's going back in. It's time for it to go back in. I'm tired. There's some stuff that's going to go to the upstairs booth, stuff that's coming out of the upstairs booth, stuff that's being moved around. It's getting moved. It's the big move this month. So I need this week to work on it. I need today and then like Thursday and Friday this week. That's what I'm going to be working on. Victoria will be back in school. I'll drop her off and go work on the booth. Well, Friday I have to go watch my nephew. But I've got my coffee, I've got a lunch, I've got a breakfast, and we're just gonna go work. Yeah, I dreamt that when we opened Picket Fence Gals, this was my booth. Needless to say, that woke me up. But it's not going to be because we're working on this today. Okay, I think I'm gonna put that like that. And then I started to kind of load this shelf because it's January. You want to have as much stuff in January as possible because January is a down month. Everybody's done shopping for Christmas. They are here just sort of wandering through and picking at stuff. So it's a good time to just have a lot of everything because you don't know what they didn't get for Christmas that they're now looking for. But yeah, that's why I decided to bring this shelf in. I'm gonna load that shelf, but I wanna move some stuff around. I've got the antique child's bed over there. That's gonna stay. This is gonna stay like this. This is gonna go, I think, to Vintage Junkie now. I love that table and I can't believe it's still here because I thought $32 was a really good price on it, but okay. The chicks don't like that price. The ladder is going next door, as are the quilts, which will be on the ladder and they'll be upstairs in the booth. I do like them on the shelf, but they've been here in this booth too long. And I want space to get some books in here because January's cold. People are inside and they're reading. I want to get some books in here. So that's my theory on that. These glasses have been here way too long, so they're gonna go next door. I sold all of them except the shot glasses and the drinking glasses, so they're gonna go next door in the booth up there, but I don't have anything to carry them up with right now. This just came out of Vintage Junkie, this tackle box, and I'm gonna load it with a bunch of smalls. So one of the things that I was taught when I started, and it was the best advice I ever got, thank you, Karen. She said, you can get a lot of money in those bowls. And I took that to mean like I could put a lot in there in that empty space and make sure that you fill all your bowls with just little onesie, twosie dollar things that are cheap for people to pick up. And I've took Donna's advice. So if you're on our Vintage Reseller Mastermind group, Donna from Distressed Donna recommended getting some postcards. There was a vendor up there that she recommended. I can't remember the name. I'm so sorry. They're having a 10% off sale on postcards. I bought some to fill some bowls. I have vintage photographs. Those are also really great because they're only a few dollars, but it's so funny because in January you can make your rent on things like this that are $3, $2, $1. You want to make sure your bowls are filled with cheap things, cash and carry things, things like this. So Rick Rack, seam binding, I sell a ton of it. This used to be packed full. It's now very loose, you can see. So I find grab bags of that at the thrift store, and then I pull them out and I price them for $1, $2 a piece, I think. $1. Seam binding, $1. Hem tape. And if I have to pull pieces that are half used, what I'll do is, like I've got these cello bags and I put them together and then charge $1. So, because they're not complete packages, but I try and combine the colors so that if they're working on a blue quilt or some pillows or whatever, they've got some seam binding. I sell a ton of it. Just a ton. Some of the best advice I ever got was make sure you fill up, like this is for sale, but all of the stuff in it is for sale as well. This is for sale, but all the stuff in it is for sale as well. So fill your bowls. Did I mention how much I hate January? Because it's the month when it's the biggest changeover and the least amount of return. It is work beyond work beyond work, and you get very little from it. So it's just an exhausting month. And here I am. I just brought a bunch of stuff down from upstairs, brought a piece up, brought the cart full of stuff. I'm gonna bring some of this stuff out to the car. Brought some books down to put on the shelf. I'm gonna load that up with books up there. Got a bunch of little small stuff in there to add on to the bottom of the shelf. And more shelves, and you're just trying to shove as much stuff in here as possible. I took about a 20-minute break to eat, and then I bought a bunch more magnets for my magnet board. These have been selling really well for me. They're wholesale pieces that I buy. One of the best things I filled in with was magnets, so I keep them on this side because people can't, well, they can, but upstairs in the closet, there'd be far more likely for them to stick it in a pocket and walk out. So hopefully they feel like they're being watched here. And hopefully I haven't lost too many. I don't know. Haven't done an inventory on them yet. Let's get to work. All right, so we're coming up on 2:30 in the afternoon, and every lamp I brought doesn't work. Every single one. So we're gonna be rewiring some lamps. That lamp works. That's been in here forever, and so it's staying because I have no other light. Maybe I can find a lamp at home. I don't know. I'm a little ticked off. Look at this cute little teapot lamp. It don't work. So I'm going to take it apart and fix it. I'm ticked off. But I'm going to move the rest of the Christmas stuff to the car. I'm running out of stuff to put in here. So let me show you. Yeah, that lamp's got to come out now too. And that's going to go home. It is what it is. At this point, I need more stuff. I had a lamp up there, but it didn't work. And then I decided to leave those glasses here because I don't want to carry them around. But I'm going to need to bring more stuff to fill this shelf, which is good. Because, I mean, filling in doesn't take much effort. The footprint is down. It looks good, I think. Just getting more stuff in here. More, and then more. And then maybe some more. I'm gonna get that candle in my car too. Better move it out of her booth before I forget it's in here. All right, so that's gotta go in the car. Wish me luck. Okay, I think I got my footprint down. And we're going to make this work. We will have to fill in, obviously. There's a lot more space that could be filled. And got all the shirts in here. Probably gonna put some more books down there. It is book season. Need to fill that whole bottom shelf. And then see if I can't put more on the upper shelves. Obviously I can add more books up here. Something tall in behind there. But otherwise, yeah, these shelves have to be filled too. Starting to look good. And I think I'm ready to go home for the day. The kid is calling, wondering, where are you? Because nobody remembers I tell them I'm going where I'm going. But I think it is done enough so that on Thursday I can come up and just work on my small booth upstairs. Hopefully I'll have, I gotta get the stuff out of the car. I gotta get all that Christmas stuff out upstairs. I gotta put more pieces in. I need to move this piece upstairs, this rack for the quilts, and I don't want to. I don't even know that I want to put quilts up there because, in all honesty, people are just so horrible with quilts. They just make a mess. It's gonna be 5 days of refolding and rehanging, but here we are. And I don't feel like going up the stairs again, so that's gonna go up on Thursday. But thanks for watching, you guys. If you haven't yet gotten one of your Happy Junket shirts, don't forget to click the links below. It supports me and the channel, and I'm so grateful to everyone who's gotten their shirts. You will find your people wearing it. You will get comments. People will be like, where did you get the shirt? Oh my God, I love your shirt. Ah. It's a person magnet. So only wear it when you're in an extroverted sort of mood. Don't forget to sign up for our Vintage Reseller Mastermind group. We're getting some good information up there, so that's always wonderful. Thank you guys for participating and sharing all your advice and information with each other. It can only work when you guys participate, so thank you very much. If you'd like to send me a thrift flip challenge or anything else you'd like to send me, you can send it to the P.O. Box, just no creepy mail. And if you'd like to buy me a coffee, because your girl's on half a tank, you can do that as well. It's like Patreon without the monthly commitment. Thanks, you guys. Happy junkin'. Bye!
Visit my blog, peonylanedesigns.com, for more tips, tricks, and inspiration. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon so you'll be notified of new videos. I post every week DIY tutorials and, of course, more junkin' videos.